Welcome to the Friday Night Freak Show. Flying solo here in my studio tonight. However, I do have a fitting fill-in for my usual co-host, another lovely lady. She's known as the Mediawench.
I am the Sparkles Lavendar understudy for the evening.
Welcome, Mediawench. We might actually get Sparkles calling in and telling us exactly why she is not here tonight.
That's adequate.
I don't know if we really want to know, though.
From what I understand, it might not be like the greatest story ever told.
Mediawench looking lovely tonight. She warned me beforehand that her makeup may be distracting because it's so on point, and hell, it is on point.
Dude, okay. Allow me to fangirl for una momento. Over the last couple of weeks, I've gone deep down into the rabbit hole with a bunch of Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson content, and I have decided that they're the two most wholesome people on the fucking planet.
Are
so
they?
I bought...
Wait. Didn't they both get into some issues a year or two ago?
Oh, absolutely. No, it wasn't a year or two. Well, it was kind of, but they, like, stuff from like 8 and 10 years ago came up a year ago. And that's like how that, it's like, you know, Paula Deen using the N-word 30 years ago and then her getting canceled like 30 years later because of it.
I mean, she deserved it.
She kind of deserved it.
Well, she had that plantation wedding and she had like black people dressed up as servants and shit.
Right. But like, as far as the whole, like, so Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson both had their own controversies separate of each other before they were like besties. Trust me, I've gone down this whole thing. I'm perfectly comfortable saying that I am a fan of both, and you know how I am about fucking shitbags.
Okay, fair enough. We're gonna talk about some shitbags tonight, by the way.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's why I'm here. I bought the Jeffree Star conspiracy palette it's the Jeffree Star Shane Dawson collab that they did for their docuseries that they did.
Now I do have a friend, and she used to be really into them, and she really liked that specific makeup, I do believe.
Dude, like, I'm a MAC and Chanel whore, right? I spend more money on makeup than any person like should, really. And this is like, as a price point, is much less expensive than the stuff that I normally buy. And
you look amazing.
It's fucking rad.
Do you ever get drag queens wanting you to do their makeup?
No, but I've been mistaken for one.
I mean, makeup on point.
Like, except for the eyebrows, because I don't really do very drag queeny eyebrows because I'm awful at eyebrows.
And that's actually, I can tease something that we're going to talk about tonight. Apparently RuPaul was on with Jimmy Fallon, and Jimmy Fallon thought he got himself canceled by the language that he used.
Ooh.
But apparently, like, he was fine. I don't know. We'll have to watch it. We'll get into that.
Yeah.
Let's do the rundown and tell the people what we're going to be talking about. There was a anchor on the Today Show got his ear pierced. Apparently the Today Show got his mom to zoom in, and his mom says what she thinks of his ear piercing live on the air.
Okay.
That should be fun. We've got an Amish man who was apparently a gangsta, got busted with all kinds of weed and guns. I find that very amusing for some reason, especially when you see the picture of him, and he looks very Amish.
Well, you know what they say.
No, I don't. What did they say?
We've been spending most of our lives living in an Amish paradise.
Sparkles and I were riding down the road not that long ago. I say the other day. It was probably months and months ago.
That's okay. Time is compressed and it means nothing.
But, you know, like, the beat hits, and I'm like, no, I do not want to listen to Coolio. And then Weird Al comes on. I'm like, okay, you can leave it there. We can do this.
Yeah.
We're all crazy Mennonites.
Sure, butter once or twice, living in an Amish paradise.
That is actually one of the very first CDs I ever bought.
Wow.
I say it's one of the very first because I bought two at the same time. It was the Presidents of the United States of America, and it was Weird Al, Bad Hair Day. Those were the two first. I mean, I bought tapes before, right? Those were the first.
So did I.
Those were the first two CDs I bought. Once I got a
Yeah,
CD player.
The first two CDs that I think I got was the Mariah Carey's first album and Madonna's Immaculate Collection and Sade, Diamond Life, for sure. Yeah.
Have I told you the story about the guy that I hooked up with that was a huge Mariah Carey fan?
Mm-mm.
So, like, I'm talking to him about music, and he mentions, like, Mariah Carey's his favorite. I'm like, all right, yeah, Mariah Carey was cool. Yeah, she had some bangers, 96, 97. She starts going a little crazy there with, like, the Honey album. He takes offense to that, and he's like, no, Honey was good. Honey was good. That album's a banger. I'm like, no. She went crazy with that.
Oh my God. It's like people debating over fucking, like, what was the worst Metallica album, the Black Album or Load or whatever. There's like, yeah, everybody's a critic.
I like Load and Reload.
I like Load. I don't really like Reload very much.
Really? They go together.
And then I watched Some Kind of Monster, and that ruined Metallica completely for me, and they could all go fuck themselves, except for poor Kirk Hammett, who just wants to fucking play guitar. He's like, can you guys, like, swallow your fucking emotional shit for long enough for me to play a fucking solo?
He seems really cool. I've been wanting to watch Some Kind of Monster, actually. That's on my list.
Oh, if you like Metallica, don't watch it.
I don't really.
Okay, then you're fine.
I've got songs. I like that S&M album, right, where they've got the San Francisco Orchestra with them. That's really good.
I went to that concert.
You did?
I did. I went to the second night with my dad. The tickets were $800.
I believe it.
And we weren't in the mezz. We were on the, like, not orchestra. Maybe, I think we were in, like, M or N row or something, kind of far back, but close to the aisle. My dad was a Grateful Dead head. Like, he followed the Grateful Dead for fucking years. My dad is also, like, full on Jewish with the beard and the fucking, like, he looked like
he had the curly sideburns.
He could have had them and it would have been, like, stereotypical. My dad was rad. But he was a surfer from LA. He was born in LA, and he was in the Air Force. Then he worked for Lockheed. He worked for Boeing. He ended up working for Applied Materials here in the Bay Area. He got fucking rich and retired. And
hell yeah to your dad.
Yeah,
that's how he had the 800 to blow on Metallica tickets.
That's fucking right. So
that was a badass concert.
It was a badass concert. He said, as for as many Grateful Dead concerts that he went to, that was the longest he ever stood up during a performance, because nobody. I mean, it was all assigned seating, and there was no snake pit. There was none of that shit. It was like a fucking regular ass, like an orchestra concert. It was metered. It had a program. It was way different.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fantastic.
Okay, so when I went to see Radiohead, like, just as soon as they came out, like, me and the guy next to we were in, like, the first row of the upper deck, right? So we're down at the bottom of the upper deck, but just as soon as Radiohead comes out, he and I both, like, shoot up, and we're standing, and, like, the usher comes over, like, hey, you guys need to sit down. Like, this is a fucking rock concert. You're telling us to sit down?
Mm-hmm.
What is up with that? Because it wasn't like an orchestra. It wasn't people in tuxedos and shit running around.
No. I mean, it's just kind of depends on the environment. Like, there's certain venues that do want you to kind of be seated the whole time, or if there is seating, they want you to be in it. Like Shoreline, for instance. Like, Shoreline has a big old seating area, but it also has a humongous lawn area for general admission in the back. So you can just kind of wander and get fucking run over during Slipknot, like I did last time I was there.
Oh yeah, Slipknot. I'd go see Slipknot.
I went for Volbeat because I like Volbeat a lot better than Slipknot. That was the whole reason I got the tickets in the first place.
What was
Slipknot
the Volbeat
just kind of a
song, like
bonus.
"Calling All You Fuckers" or something like that?
What Volt? Oh, calling all the assholes in the room.
Yeah. That's the only one I'm really familiar with.
I'm definitely not alone.
Okay.
Not alone.
Speaking of music, we're going to talk about Cardi B is upset. She thinks that sad-ass rappers taking a lot of, like Purple Drank and the Xanaxes and shit have ruined club music by making it all sad.
Oh, I can totally agree. I'm right there with Cardi B. I stand Cardi B. She's fucking fantastic.
I love me some Cardi B. Hootie from Hootie and the Blowfish. He was pulling some shit on Halloween. I think it's going to be funny. We got video of that. He was pulling pranks on people at a wax museum. Oh, staying on the theme of music, we're going to be talking about a jail employee who is being sued for playing Baby Shark over and over again to inmates.
At least it wasn't like Run Easy Street. Walking Dead fans will understand that joke.
I didn't get it. No. But okay, so Baby Shark has been a thing for a while, right? Because back when I was doing the freak show in college, I think that's when that shit started. And like all the guests were singing it, and I had no clue what they were talking about. I still, yes, I mean Darius Rucker when I say Hootie. Yes, I'm glad Tones picked up on that. Right. Yeah, the Baby Shark do. I've never heard the fucking song. Have you heard it, Ashley?
Oh yeah, I have kids. Yeah.
Oh, so kids are really into that shit.
Well, I mean, they were younger at the time, and then also I have a friend who had a baby around the same time that song resurfaced, and kind of went viral. Like, was it like 2 years ago? Yeah,
I've never heard it. Okay. Yeah. So, speaking of police actions, we're going to watch a video of a suspect who jumps off. I don't know if he jumps off a bridge or he jumps his car off a bridge. It's a 50-foot drop. Jesus. In order to avoid the police. So I cannot wait to watch this video. We're going to be talking about the Christmas tree shortage. We're going to be talking about cranberry sauce in a can. Are you for it or are you against it? Save it for later. We're gonna have that discussion. Okay, there is this is a wild story out of Alabama. The monkey of a pole dancer bit the pole dancer's boyfriend at a Halloween party. The monkey, a pole dancer girlfriend of ex-Alabama assistant coach allegedly bites child at Halloween party.
So is that does that turn into domestic abuse or is it animal abuse?
We'll have to get to that. We'll get to that. We'll debate that. Plus, Shaq says he's rich. His kids aren't rich. We've got some audio of that. We're gonna discuss what Shaq thinks. But if she is up for it, if she can muster up the strength, and she's watching right now, Sparkles, would you like to call in and talk to us about your issues? I don't want to go into too much detail. I don't want to give away the game. But Sparkles, if you would like to call in right now. Oh shit!
We don't need to go into the live birthing of kittens.
She might not know the number. Hold on, let me. And I don't know where the monkey bit the child. We will find that when we get to the story. All kinds of fun shit. Oh, plus we're going to be talking about Kanye, Justin Bieber, and Marilyn Manson. Do you know about that story?
I don't, but I guess I'm going to find out.
Oh, we've got video. That's going to be amazing. I cannot. We might have to start off with that, but let me see if I can. Let me see if I can round up a Sparkles Lavender to tell us what is going on. Why she is not
high
here.
enough for this shit.
I'm gonna have to get a little high for this. I've sent Sparkles Lavender the number.
I can't wait till you actually make your way out to California, and I can make you take dabs until you're paranoid.
Ooh, I have not had a lot of experience with dabs. I
Oh yeah.
videoed a motocross, whatever they call a motocross meet or whatever the fuck it is.
Okay.
I did this documentary called Dirty Girl in college, and it was about a female motocross rider. And there were some guys from like fucking Colorado, and they're like, "Hey, dude, come over here," and they gave me like 3 different kinds and like the lids of their pop. They're like, "Here, try some of this. Try some of this. Is honey. This is like really dark shit." Yes, it is time for me to be. This was 2012, 2013, probably.
All this shit has gone far crazier since.
Oh, you know what that means, don't you?
That means that we have a phone call.
Sparkles, is that
Hello,
you?
and welcome to Movie Phone.
It's me. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, I got my earbuds.
Would you like to tell the people why you were not... They've been concerned about you all through the week on the Troll Patrol.
Well, I got a surgery referral today. I have my second drainage apparatus put in my back end.
They know nothing about that. All they know is you've been having respiratory issues.
Yeah, well, it started with a cough. I had a tickle in my throat, and then it just barreled down a hill as if we didn't have Western modern medicine. Because apparently if you have a respiratory illness, they're just going to keep testing you for COVID over and over and over.
But you had bronchitis. You had that diagnosed, right?
Right. And so I was very sick, and I probably had pneumonia, and I had a lot of infection in my body. And I couldn't lay down, so I just had to be in a seated position and not move a lot while I was, burning up with a fever. And so I guess bacteria kind of formed in like an abscess in the crack of my ass.
I don't mean to laugh. I'm sorry.
I told the doctor about it last Friday, and she's like, well, we're going to put you on antibiotics for this respiratory. It'll probably knock everything out. Well, by that Monday, I couldn't really sit down anymore. I didn't have a crack of my ass anymore because it was all swollen out. So they took a knife and they cut me open. And they put a Capri Sun drainage spigot in me like I was a fucking maple tree. And like it was like my butt cheek was even hard.
Your butt cheek was hard. What?
Yeah, my whole butt cheek was hard with infection. My spine hurt. My bones hurt. I mean, I've been through childbirth. I've been through other trauma. I've been internally decapitated by a deer. I've had cancer, and none of that compares to what this is. I've never thought about like real death. By God, it's here.
Well, so when are you going to be having surgery? You don't know that yet, do you?
No, I'm on my 4th antibiotic, my 3rd steroid. I'm on 2 antibiotics now, a tetracycline and then a rushimage. It's for staph infection. So I haven't even downloaded like my referral yet because I just need like a moment to just take medicine and not fuck with shit or think about it because it's giving me panic attacks. Like after having war room surgery twice in a week, and I don't have I need home health care. I don't have. It's a delicate area, and you poop, and you don't want to get E. coli and fucking get septic again and die. So it's a delicate situation.
I completely understand, and
new job.
Our hearts are with your asshole,
but not in it.
And keep in mind, it's also like the back of my spine. It's like that weird area between the crack of your ass and your ass. It's like it's not quite my asshole, but the swelling has gotten so bad that it has obliterated my asshole. Like I have to have reconstructive surgery. I'm not saying that 2021 fucked me, but 2021 really fucked me.
When you say reconstructive surgery, they're going to have to reconstruct your ass?
Yeah, like the top part where you're cracked and everything, kind of that weird area. They're gonna have to go in and take some skin out and fix it.
We might not see Sparkles until fucking Christmas. God damn.
Fuck if I make it through the winter.
Winter is coming. That is true. And we had talked about how good Thanksgiving was going to be and Christmas, and like it's not looking like a good holiday season for Sparkles.
Like I've never had my heart hurt, but my heart, like it's a weird muscle cramp in my chest where my bones are drawing up. And they said it was because the antibiotic's so strong. They're like, drink more water. And I was like, I can't drink any more water. I don't understand any of this treatment they want me to do while I'm very ill and all I'm worried about is breathing.
And you've got it from both ends, literally.
Yeah.
So this is the worst pain in the ass you've ever had in your life.
I would rather just die.
We don't want you to die. We want you to be back. We want you in the guest chair with us here. Everybody is very concerned.
A volunteer to be my bath lady once a day and come help me.
What, you need somebody to come give you a sponge bath or something?
Well, I need somebody in the bath with me because the spot where it's at, it burns and you can't reach it that good. I need somebody to like hold their hand in it so the water can pool and it can flush out and we can get nice antibacterial soap in it because you know I got a big fat ass. So no matter what I do, the spot's always kind of covered. And it hurts so bad, like it blinds me. Like I get sick at my stomach. It hurts so bad. And
I am so sorry. That sounds horrible. But
now, like take a sitz bath, and I'm like, well, you have to sit down, and that area is kind of occupied.
Yeah, and I saw the big pillow that the inflatable that you're having to sit on to keep your ass off of things.
And it hurts too, like it's almost like it puts more pressure on that spot in the center.
So yeah, she could not have come and sit on my hard ass dining room chair because she won't take one of my desk chairs in here. She could not have sat on my hard ass wooden dining room chair for 3 hours and done a show.
No, like I've been just going into work and getting things.
Yeah, like that's why we have Mediawench. She might be with us the next couple of weeks while Sparkles recovers.
Yeah, like I don't even want to call the surgery thing, but I also don't want to die of MRSA.
Please don't die of MRSA. But like it hasn't been infected for that long, has it?
Yeah, we're going on a week.
Ugh. Well, at least you have been to the doctor multiple times. You're getting it taken care of.
Like, supposedly, if they weren't supposed to cut it open, and that's why it released it, and that's why my bones hurt so bad.
Well, I am sorry
I
that
went straight to the hospital and not to an urgent care where people were just going to treat me as if we were on a battlefield and cut me open.
I'm not one to give medical advice, so I have no clue what you should have done in that situation. All I know is I said, would you like to come on and explain to people what happened to your ass? And she was like, yes.
I mean, it's unreal that this happened in America where we have hospitals, and I went to urgent care rather than saying, you need to be on IV antibiotics. Let's get you somewhere that we're just going to cut you open. You ain't shit.
Well, I thought like it was just a boil and they were going to drain it or some shit. I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but obviously it's a very big deal.
Yeah, like where the top of my ass, if it had kept going, it would have been like a full pus bullet wound straight through my left ass cheek from the inside to the out.
Thanks.
Well, yeah. All right, I can't take any more of the medical stuff. I'm sorry. You know how it skeeves me out.
Are you squeamish?
Yeah, and it's skeeving me out to the point I can't stand to be in my body. I hate it.
Well, she keeps asking me if she wants her to send me a picture, and I'm like, no. And she said the thing about she's like a Capri Sun. I'm like, can you drink it all in one gulp?
Can you?
I'm not gonna try.
A little more relief. Siphon it.
I am not siphoning the pus out of your ass, ma'am. We're friends, and I've asked you what you needed through this whole ordeal. If you need anything, do you need anything? Do you need me to bring you anything after we're done with the show?
I need a bath lady, but I feel like you're too swirly and you might hurt me.
I'm also not.
Somebody that's
It's a good. If I was to come and try to bath you, I might fall down in the. I'm very fucking clumsy.
I know, and you're very loud, and it's no noise November.
I'm trying to do no shave November, but it ain't working out very well.
Every nerve I have is like frazzled to the point that I can't handle the slightest of things.
And that is why Sparkles is not with us tonight. And I wanted to give her the chance to be able to tell everybody about her ass, because she seemed excited about it.
It's not like I'm just like, oh, I don't feel good.
Everybody knows you're going through some shit, and our hearts go out to you.
All right, well, if you take a Xanax, you can come help me take a bath.
Do you have Xanax? I'm not really a big fan of Xanax, honestly.
No, if I had Xanax, I wouldn't even be on this phone call right now. I had to do some weird things for my mom to get some pain pills because they don't believe in prescribing narcotics either, because we just bite on leather and go through it because we're women.
That is an issue that needs to be talked about more, is the fact that women are not taken seriously when it comes to pain. Because I have gone to the doctor, just complained like, oh, my tooth hurts. Boom. Fucking Loratabs.
Oh, you guys have kids. You can handle pain.
Yeah, pretty much. So we all hope that you get better very soon. Our hearts go out to you, Sparkles. If you do need me to bring you anything after the show, I will do it.
For real, take a Xanax and come help me get a bath.
I don't like benzos.
I need somebody that's steady, that won't talk to me a lot, to just come help me.
Well, that is not me. I will talk your fucking ear off.
I know. I'm telling you what I need, and you're like, I can give you this, and I'm like, but that won't work.
Well, can't you make your kid help you?
Oh, he has a girl in his room. What is he gonna do?
Oh, well, hey, tell him to tell him have fun for me. Good on him.
This thing's gross.
All right, we are going to let you go and take your pain pill and continue to suffer, and we are incredibly sorry that is going on.
Maybe one day I'll pay that troll toll off.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. It's just been in my head with all the suffering that I'm paying the troll toll. But I've never gotten into the boys' hall.
But that implies that I did something to you.
Does it? Or is it just always sunny fucking with me when I'm sick?
By the way, we get Always Sunny and South Park the same week. Are you looking forward to that? That's a couple weeks from now. You think you're going to be better by then?
Alive? You're going to be alive for
Gosh, I hope I'm alive to see it.
I hope you are too. New South Park, New Sunny. It's like we've waited so long. Please do not die right before both of them come back.
That's all I need.
Well, thank you for updating us on your situation. We hope that you are back here with me, co-hosting the show very soon.
Well, send me thoughts.
I'll keep the seat warm for you.
Bye-bye, Sparkles.
Bye.
So there you go. That is why Sparkles Lavendar is not in the co-host seat with me tonight. I think we've got to start this off right. Perhaps Kanye West, Justin Bieber, and Marilyn Manson can do a little chant or something in their little cult thing they got going on, and they can bring Sparkles back to life.
What happened to my window?
What did happen to your window? That's a good question, isn't it? God damn. Everything fucked up. Hold on. I can fix this shit on air.
The video we can fix, the audio not so much.
I don't know about the audio. That should have done it. Good Lord. Hold on. I am so unprofessional here.
You hacking fraud.
There we have a Mediawench. Let's adjust her. Let's put her over here. Boom! There we go. Oh, Dave, yeah, I'll tell you why OBS Ninja doesn't fucking work for me. I'm gonna fucking yell it because, like, I can't have, it doesn't work with my system, so stop telling me to use it. That's the whole thing. And last time I tried to use it, fucking shit the bed on me on air. So, like, producer Dave gotta stop with the OBS Ninja stuff. We are good now. Mediawench, you good?
I'm good.
All right, I wonder if we've got audio. This is the weird fucking ceremony that Kanye West put on. So that's Marilyn Manson and that's Justin Bieber, I think. So, first of all, what's your opinion of Kanye West?
Not high.
Not the person, but his music. Do you like his music?
I like one song of his, I think.
Which song?
Flashing Lights.
I don't even know that one.
Yeah.
I don't think off the top of my head. What
It's
about
really good.
Marilyn Manson?
I love his music. I'm not so much of a fan of his these days. But I am a big Marilyn Manson fan from way the fuck back.
Justin Bieber.
More recently, I kind of like his newer stuff, not so much his older stuff. But it's just because I listen to it unobtrusively in the morning on my way to work because of the radio station that just comes on when I turn my car on.
So I used to DJ at a roller rink when I was in college, right? Played Justin Bieber all the goddamn time. Fucking baby. Fuck.
Yeah. I'm not like a big fan, but some of those newer songs that he's come out with, just like within the last year or whatever, they're not bad.
I will say the one song he did on SNL wasn't bad. I think I like the first one he did, but it was kind of repetitive. But I mean, it's pop music, so what am I gonna say?
Yeah.
But what are your thoughts on the three of them coming together in this Handmaid's Tale looking shit?
I would say that we might see some fucking Xenu shit right here. And if that's the case, then hold on, let me get my Scientology ready.
Oh shit! All right. Let's roll with this. See what we get.
And bap away the Xenus with this.
Is Kanye starting a cult? Is Kim leaving him? Has it just like fucked his head completely up, as if he wasn't already going off the deep end?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think that Kim leaving him is the thing that pushed him over the edge.
Maybe he just went over the edge. That's the whole reason that Kim left.
Maybe he's like having a moment of clarity, and would that even be scarier?
Does this look like clarity to you, Mediawench?
I don't know. Have you seen some of the shit that Kanye's done? I mean, come on. We have him to compare himself to.
I guess it makes more sense than him going to the White House and meeting with Trump with the MAGA hat on.
Jesus.
But how did Marilyn, like, and Kanye's incredibly religious. Apparently Justin Bieber is religious. How did Marilyn Manson get mixed up in this shit?
The irony.
That makes sense. I thought it might have been something where he had the rape allegations that he was trying to be like, you get saved. No. You get saved. You turn over a new leaf, you know?
No.
That's one of my favorite Kanye songs is Jesus Walks. Amazingly enough, I hate the religious connotations, but the song is really good.
What was the one that he did with Jay-Z?
He did a whole album with Jay-Z. But I can't say the name of the single.
Blank
in Paris is like the big song off of that one.
The one that New York was on and fucking...
wasn't that Alicia Keys and Jay-Z?
Yeah.
That
So
was
it
a
was on the
Jay-Z
same
album.
album. Was it the one with him and Rihanna and Kanye?
I don't know. I was at the height of my drug problem when that album came out. I barely remember listening to it. That would have been like 2006, 2007, some shit.
Yeah. I love that Alicia Keys fucking part. That in New York.
She did that song on like the VMAs just a few weeks ago. Like they're come back from COVID and she's on top of the building. They're overlooking the city. It was really cool. I like the remix to it better. Like I think like there's the slow version and there's like the remix.
Yeah.
Sparkles is now on drugs. We are glad to hear that. So have you heard who I wanted to say this for Sparkles, but we had the Kanye story. Have you heard who Kim Kardashian is dating now?
Oh God. No.
Pete Davidson.
I don't know who that is.
From Saturday Night Live.
I don't know who that is.
Really? He was he dated Ariana Grande. He dated
I barely know who that is.
Pete Davidson is really funny. He's one of my favorite cast members on SNL. He has a documentary about him, like the King of Staten Island or some shit.
I haven't watched Saturday Night Live in probably a solid 3 to 4 years.
He would have been on there then. Yeah, and Pete Davidson's dad died in 9/11.
Yeah.
But like, it's blowing my mind because Pete is kind of like this dorky little guy that lives in his mom's basement.
And
he's dating Kim Kardashian now.
Yeah, I mean...
Dave, you say no gay Steve, but I've seen you say no gay Steve, and then I show up in your stream and there's gay Steve there. So
Who's gay Steve?
Just saying. You've said that before. Yeah, you laugh about that. You laugh because you know it's true. All right. Mediawench, I usually let Sparkles pick from the list. Would you like to pick something from the list? If you can see it well.
I can. Can't you tell by the sun now fucking shining on my face? Let's go for, the holidays are coming up. Let's go for canned cranberry sauce.
Canned cranberry sauce. I thought this was a good story to do going into Thanksgiving.
I am a fan, and I will tell you why.
Please.
Canned cranberry sauce is great for if you're hungry and thirsty.
Excellent. Now, I like canned cranberry sauce too. I don't really like fresh cranberry sauce, to be honest with you. And
I do. My mom makes the best fresh cranberry sauce. It's ridiculously good.
Well, now I've had some like high end shit with some brie and stuff, and like that's good shit. But like, I had canned cranberry sauce just the other day, and you guys know me. I don't usually do processed foods at all. I had canned cranberry sauce the other day. I made meatloaf, mashed potatoes, green beans, cranberry sauce.
I'll eat that shit right out of the can.
Yeah, but apparently this article on It's a Southern Thing, which is part of AL.com, is saying that canned cranberry sauce is the devil.
5 of 7 shit take.
I think so. Canned cranberry sauce is congealed, can-shaped red blob of floppy, gross goo. Canned cranberry, like, this is just an emotive argument. I think this dude his mom died in a canned cranberry sauce accident.
Right? Yeah, but see, what they don't understand and what they're not taking into account is that the ribbing in the canned cranberry sauce is much like the lines in a Solo cup, right?
I thought you were going to say the ribs on a condom. Ribbed for her pleasure.
It's too
Go on, I'm
squishy.
sorry.
It won't hold its shape. It'll just mush and just then be like cranberry juice. That's not how cranberry sauce or vaginas work.
Mediawench, we have a question. I think you're the one to answer it. What's the best way to intake THC?
Any way you can get it. I'm a fan of smoking joints. I am very fast at rolling joints. I've been through the joint rolling gauntlet. I am a joint rolling champion. I can roll fucking anything.
Wait. Somebody has given you a medal for this.
They don't have to, because that takes up too much time while you're rolling joints.
Oh!
I like to roll and smoke joints because I don't like to hit fucking bowls unless you're doing like a little fucking snap, because once you fucking hit that shit with a lighter once or twice, you've gone way over the 350 fucking degree of baking, and you're literally just smoking fucking carbon after that. 1 or 2 hits on a bowl and it's fucking toast. It's gone. On a joint, on the other hand, the temperature is much lower and it doesn't scald the material underneath it while you're smoking it. So you get a continuous and actually a more vaporized hit off of the trichomes and everything that's on the weed itself, which I think contributes to a better fucking high off your weed. You know, you're paying for that shit.
Now, I'm a fan of bowls, and the reason why is because, like, I will be playing video games. I'll reach over, I'll hit the bowl once, maybe twice, I put it back down, play video games for another 30, 45 minutes, reach over, hit the bowl once or twice, put it back down. I'm not getting that excess of carbon.
Right. So, I mean, you will if you hit it twice or 2 or 3 times and you hit it with full-on lighter, because once you fucking bake that shit, it's done. I mean, if there may be some, if you pack a huge bowl and you flip it over and there's still green on the other side, then yeah, you can fucking hit that shit again. But once it's fucking ashy and fucking black, you're literally just smoking fucking ashes with burnable material in it. It's like charcoal.
No, I don't usually finish a bowl. I will, because I save all my resin for hard times. So, like, I have a little thing I put my resin in, and I will take the bottoms of the bowls and put the ashy shit with the resin, so it gets the resin real dry, so it's easy to smoke whenever I come back to it, you know, when I'm in hard times.
Right. When you roll a joint, though, if you set it down, it will just go out. It's not like a cigarette. Well, it will just burn forever until it's a fucking filter.
Not in my experience. It'll fucking run all the way down the side.
You're getting fucking shitty papers then. You need to get some fucking zigzags. You get the ultra thins or something. I don't know. Or your weed is garbage, or you're not breaking it up enough. There's like if you're not grinding it, okay. I'm just saying. So there's that. Also, as far as the chat says, yeah, I'm also a fan of carts. I like the PAX cartridges that have the little teeny carts on there. Those things are fucking rad. One of those cartridges has lasted me like a fucking month, like a champion. It's a little more expensive than your normal cartridges. They're about $30 to $40 for a half gram, but that fucking money is well worth spent when you get more out of the cartridge than you get out of like the regular like half gram or 1 gram long ones. Jerry Monster is a fan of the fucking gummies and tinctures. He really likes edibles. Tinctures especially, because he'll pound like fucking 9, 10, 11 drops of that shit. It's 10 milligrams a piece and fucking knock himself out and spin him fucking muscles all for a loop, and it makes him forget about his woes, and he can play his little mech game and he has a good time.
Mech game? What?
Oh, he's playing some like Mech Warrior game on PS4. I don't know.
Oh, Mech. I thought you said Met. I was playing baseball as the Mets or some shit. It is that time of year, isn't it? I believe somebody won the Sporty Ball tournament last week.
Did they?
No. I'm not getting us on baseball. We were on marijuana, so I think that's a good transition to this story.
Oh, dude, I can talk about weed forever. I've been working in the clubs and growing weed since fucking forever. Like I started the first club I worked at was in 2001. It was in Hayward. It was highly illegal. The producer Dave and I worked there together, actually. We can tell stories about this dude named Philmole and his fucking troll-ass wife, Genevieve, who he used to call G2 because his mom's name was also Genevieve.
Genevieve,
the bridge troll. And, and, oh, wow, that was some times. But yeah, I mean, I worked in the fucking old school Oaksterdam. If you ever watched news stories about Oakland and the whole like scene that was going on there in like 2001, 2002, and you saw the gentleman in the glasses and the wheelchair, and his name was Richard Lee, was my old boss. I used to work for him at the Bulldog, and I worked for him also at SR 71 downtown Oakland. Yeah, it was fucking the best times, dude. It was like the golden age of medical cannabis, and them trying to turn it over into the recreational side and trying to be a pioneer in that. It was the first cannabis college was there. Richard started that. There was a bunch of other, there was the OCBC, which was the Oakland Cannabis Buyers Cooperative. That was like how they brought all of these clubs together with all of the different doctors and everything, the get you legal pot doctors and all this shit. It's a great grift, a great scam. However much money they fucking made, they deserved every fucking penny.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. And I love to grow weed. I've been growing weed forever.
Well, so does this Chris Appleby guy, who is an Amish man who was arrested in Tennessee with 25 pounds of marijuana and several guns.
That's some rookie shit.
He looks like a nice guy. Now, is his hair like that because he has some sort of Amish hat he was wearing before he got booked?
Well, during the pandemic, it's been hard to get a haircut. That just looks like some serious hat hair.
That's what I'm saying. He's got one of those Amish hats or something, right?
Yeah, or a beanie.
So, like, are the Amish really into smoking pot, or do they just grow it? Do they use it industrially? Is this dude smoking pot?
For sure.
I feel sorry for him. What was what?
I was gonna say, what's the I forgot. I lost it. I'm sorry.
This is a picture of the guns and weed that he was busted with. Several buckets. That's a hell of a lot of guns.
I mean, that's some guns.
There's
only a couple of them in there that are impressive by any means, and the rest of them are.
You are these are what I think of when I think of Amish guns, right? These are like fucking muskets or some shit. But that is totally a fucking assault rifle right there.
Yeah.
And that's some kind of shotgun or something, isn't it? Like
that's just a shotgun, yeah.
Buckets of weed. He's got several pickle jars full of weed.
I mean, I may have about half that many pickle jars just behind my computer right now.
That is 25 pounds of marijuana. I don't know, like, this dude is living the American dream, it seems to me.
Well, I mean, if he was just doing it by himself, yeah, that's not bad. If he's running like a solo, relaxed, I have maybe 8 to 10 plants in my backyard operation, that's what that is.
Yet they're not saying that they charged him with trafficking or anything. Cause like apparently it was just his own grow. Maybe he was supplying the Amish community or something. Do they have like sovereignty?
I think so. I don't know much about the Amish.
You guys don't have Amish in California?
Not that I know of.
I will tell you, if you ever get the chance to go to an Amish bakery, do that shit.
Yeah.
They are really fucking good. The Amish know how to bake goods. Apparently they know how to grow some pot, because that shit was good looking shit, by the way.
What are his baked goods like?
I mean, like, look at that shit. Like, that is looking like some top quality pot. You guys might not be able to tell.
It also might just be, I hope it's not wet. Like, if it was just freshly trimmed.
Well, now I fucked with what you're seeing is this weird fucking colors on the screen. I fucked with that. Like
Okay, so
over here I've got the actual shot, and it's not. It looks like regular weed. It don't look like.
it just looks like regular weed. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say that's like because that looks like fresh, like just cut shit from here, because it's so neon green.
That's me fucking with the saturation on the color, because like make the freak show look different, right?
Yeah, for sure.
What do you think about the layout? Did I do a good job?
I like it.
All right, cool. I wanted it to be completely different than the Troll Patrol, have a different feel and everything.
The Troll Patrol is very rainbowy and loud and in your face. And this is very velvet VIP section in the back of the club.
Thank you. That's kind of what I was going for. The original logo and everything I did had no color. And my friend was like, "You're going to put some color on that, right?" And I was like, "Well, I was going like the opposite of the Troll Patrol, which is just like sensory overload."
Mm-hmm.
I dumped some people into Sonsol's chat the other day, and somebody was like, "Hey, I've seen you raid a couple different people I like. I'm going to check your stream out sometime." And like, "Are you chill?" And I'm like, "No, I am the opposite of chill. I yell. I yell at dumb fucks and call people names. That's
But that's
what I
how
do.
we therapy.
Indeed. And you say we, but you are incredibly calm. You're great at fucking deprogramming these nut jobs. Hey, give everybody an update on Betty. You've been working on Betty Washam. Give everybody an update on Betty.
I am working on Betty Washam. She got really upset today because she thought that that Teespring or somebody who was running some fucking sweatshirt campaign through Teespring ripped her off. So she was having a fucking meltdown and like screaming and crying and shit. And I'm awful, so I'm just laughing at her. But I'm not like, I'm a mod in her chat, which is really funny.
I think she made me. No. I was thinking of you. I'm not a mod, but they always shout me out when I go to their chat. They're like, check out Justin's channel. That's what it was.
Yeah, go check out Justin's channel. We don't have a channel on YouTube anymore, so there's no way to shout out. There's nothing to shout out.
I know. I'm so sorry. Like, I guess the appeal didn't work. My appeal worked. I got back on YouTube.
Yeah, no.
You're actually
so this is fucking city council meetings, and you just meet your maker.
Right now, you are on YouTube for like the first time in forever, aren't you?
Since the last time since we had Betty on our stream, and that was that was so weird.
Well, say hi to the YouTube audience right now, which I don't think we have anybody watching because like I don't broadcast from YouTube regularly anymore.
Yeah.
It's just the freak show and some clips because I don't want to get banned again.
I know. What fuckery, right? So
I'm amazed. Adam, I brought up her OnlyFans and I thought she would just shut me down right then, but like she likes me. I don't know what that is.
Well, she kind of likes everybody unless you come in there hot. She doesn't like Malibu, obviously. She doesn't like Dank Williams. I'm sure you're not familiar with him, but he's a regular old piece of shit.
Dank Williams?
Dank Williams. Well, for such a cool name, he is such like the opposite. For as cool as that name is,
it's a really cool name.
Yeah, for as cool as that name is, he is just an absolute scumbag piece of shit.
Wow. I'm sorry that Dank Williams, I wish I could steal that name. And
he's fucking anti-Semitic, he's fucking misogynist, he's fucking bigot, he's fucking racist. Yeah, he's a big old fucking jerk.
So just your run-of-the-mill Republican, basically.
Yeah, pretty much, exactly. But she's been doing like, did you see that that show? What was it called? Oh god damn it! It was about the murder case, and then everybody was trying to everybody on the internet was trying to fucking find the
Gabby
killer.
Petito thing.
Yeah, kind of.
Laundrie and Gabby Petito.
Oh god, what the fuck was it called?
The thing that just a couple months ago.
It was on Netflix.
Oh, you're talking about like Making a Murder or some shit.
Yeah. No, kind of like that. But I can't remember.
Yeah, they've got a gazillion of them.
Clickbait. It was called Clickbait. It was a season. I think it was just maybe one. I don't know whether it was a whole. Anyways, it's like 9 episodes or something like that, and it's like how like people watch the murder shows and then they like get together in little Facebook groups. They try to fucking find they try to go find the body, or they get all the information and they try to put it all together. Anyways, so she's like doing the stream like that now, except for every once in a while she does bust out the tarot card. She does like that, but now she thinks she's some kind of fucking medium and she could talk to ghosts because she started talking about all these murder mysteries and she's trying to help solve them. So now she thinks that the spirits are coming to her to help solve their murders. Yeah,
that's hilarious.
It's pretty hilarious. Like day before yesterday, I was watching one of her streams and she was like, her computer was glitching out, like because she was on her Wi-Fi, and her video starts glitching out, and she like starts yelling at her computer like it's got a spirit in it, and she keeps telling the spirit to go into the lamp instead, take the energy from the lamp.
Was her dog barking at the spirit?
I think Victoria. I think Victoria was barking. But I think it was because
she
Betty
likes
was
to say
getting
that the dog is barking at spirits.
Right, but that's because like Betty is getting excited, and so obviously Victoria is like, "What are you freaking out about?"
Yeah, and it's one of those little dogs, and they're very sensitive, and they're very, it's like a Chihuahua or something like that. So they're like, definitely if I was to get hyped, a Chihuahua would be like, and start freaking. Fuck, my cats freak out. Yeah. When I get hyped.
Oh, my cats don't. My cats are like, "What the fuck are you doing? You're getting food. Get us some food too."
Well, you're up. Cool. They're chill.
They're very chill, but until they start getting wild with each other, and then they're like a fucking train through the house because they're 20 pounds apiece. Except for fucking Widget.
Smokey last night, he wants to go out on the back patio. I let him out because this is the usual thing. And just as soon as he goes out there, that tail fluffed up. He like got completely fluffy. Jumps on because it's a screened-in back patio, right? He jumps up on the screen like,
oh, stranger danger.
Well, that's what I thought. Well, I live next to a forest, like a national forest, so it could be a possum, it could be a fucking fox, it could be a deer, it could be any number of things. But yeah, like usually it would be like a neighbor cat or something. But he's got a cat that he's friends with that he's totally cool, so it would be like a really strange cat would have to come by to cause him to do that. But like, I'm like, dude, get off the fucking screen.
Dude, okay. Fucking Turkish. He's the big black kitty.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't like to come on stream very much. Hey, Mitch, they're both very like, they're affectionate, but they don't like to be held. They don't like to be told what to do. They're big fucking independent boys, and they don't care. Yeah. Turkish likes to sit in front of the living room window. And in front of the living room window, there's like a little 1 foot like ledge, like a planter ledge that goes along the whole thing. And so one night, a cat like jumped up on there and was like walking along the little ledge. And from in here, I heard this wail that sounded like a cavern had opened up to the pits of hell, and a demon had sprung forth and was singing the song of its people. And the song of its people is about murdering something outside. And I never fucking heard a noise come out of a fucking cat. It sounded like a foghorn and a fucking air horn and a fucking growl from fucking beyond.
Like one of those.
It was fucking. Oh, it was terrifying. I've had 50 cats throughout my life, and I have never heard a fucking cat make a noise like that. It was horrifying. And Turkish, like, he tried to go through the screen, and he just about ripped it all the way open. In fact, he figured out, that's how he figured out that the screens were easily poppable. And so as he got older and bigger, he's learned that his big fat wedge face will just about poke anything out if he hits it in the corner. So we had to put chicken wire over the windows and screw it down with washers, like every fucking 4 to 5 inches apart, so he can't bust his fucking screens out.
Fucking cats, they're smart, but they're smart in like that cunning way where like they will figure out shit to just fuck with you.
Yeah. But that's why we have the catios. So we have, like, I have one off of this. I have one off this window. We have one off the kitchen window. That's like a big old like an outdoor patio for them, so they can go get outside and fucking yell at the birds and do whatever they.
Maynard has figured out, like, if he makes a lot of noise, I'll get up of a morning. Like, the other two will lay with me until whenever I get up, they'll get up and come in here and want food. Maynard's like, nuh-uh, I want food when I want food. And so he will hump my foot. He makes his, like, noise in the corner. He'll go over and scratch the wall, and then he'll flick at my closet door and just like,
all of the things that piss you off.
And I'm like, Maynard, stop it. All the fucking time. Other two will just lay there. They're perfect. And also, like, Maynard will come up, like, if Socks is cuddled up with me, Socks hates Maynard. So if Maynard will come up and kind of, fuck with him, Socks will get upset and he'll run off, and then I'll get out of bed. So Maynard does that shit.
Yeah. Turkish is also very food motivated. So he is on a strict schedule of 5 and 5. If he is not fed by 5 o'clock in the morning or 5 o'clock in the evening, he has two food times. Then he is in just a foul and sour mood, and he has this meow that just it sounds like he's asking you why. He's like questioning your life choices every time he tries to talk to you.
Now, see, like, I can't feed them all at once because Socks is a fat ass and he will eat too much and throw up. So I have to.
We can just
give him little bites.
Yeah,
I can't do that. Yeah.
Yeah, we got a
little bit at a time.
We got the 3 kitties, and they can eat all at once, no problem. Hey Mitch is like, he's a doodle. He's like 19, 20 pounds of doodle, and he is just clumsy and weird and almost like a cat snake.
A cat snake.
And he's the orange tabby.
Did I tell you the other day that my best friend chided me for talking about my cats too much?
What's wrong with talking about your cats?
He said I talk about my cats more than he talks about his kids. He's like, maybe I'm just a bad parent. But I think you talk about your cats too much.
Like Widget, she's a little baby. She comes running first thing in the morning. I'll open up the door and I go, Widget, come here. She comes fucking running ass into the room, her tail all fluffed out. And she's like 4 or 5 months old, so she's still a baby. And she fucking flops down on the bed and starts making speed biscuits. She makes biscuits hella fast.
No, Scrappy, his kids are cool. I've met his kids. Like his oldest, I'll play video games with. Like he'll hand the controller over to him, and I'll whoop his ass. The other day we were playing Injustice, and like I was kind of going easy on him, and he started beating my ass. I'm like, oh, whoa, come on! Like I can't go easy on you anymore.
Yeah, the girls like to play Diablo with me, Diablo 3, because my character's like huge and fucking like just like insanely leveled up.
That's what I was getting ready to say. You've probably been playing that shit for 10 years, haven't you?
Diablo 3.
It's been out that long, hasn't it?
I don't know if it's been. I've been playing it for like 3 years or something. Not that long.
Okay.
But I mean religiously for a while, and I have to level everything up as fast as I possibly can so I can just go smash. That's all I want to do is just go smash. And so
Mediawench wants to go smash.
Yeah, Mediawench go smash. So the kids, they made their characters, and then when they come and when they play with me, if I start the game, then all of their levels are automatically leveled up, and so they get to get all the big important armor and all that shit too, and then we all go smash, and it's fun.
That would be fun having kids to do that, but I still it's not worth all the other bullshit you'd have to go through. At least in my mind.
Man, I'm telling you, I would rather have another kid than like get a puppy.
No. I want all the puppies and the kitties. Never have another kid.
No.
No kid. All right. Let's move on to another story. And since we're talking about kids, I guess this is a good time. We'll play this video of one Mr. Shaq. He says, "We ain't rich." Let's see, where's the video? Here we go.
My kids are older now, and they're kind of upset with me. Not really upset, but they don't understand. Because I tell them all the time, we ain't rich. I'm rich. Yeah, we don't. No, you got to have bachelors or masters, and then if you want me to invest in one of your companies, you're going to have to present it, boom, 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 bring it to me. I'll let you know. I'm not giving you nothing.
Ooh, what do you think? What do you think about Shaq telling his kids, "We ain't rich"? I'm the one went out there and played sporty ball.
On the one hand, I can be like, sure, because I feel like a lot of kids whose parents like are rich have just made entitled children.
True.
So I can go with, I'm not just going to give you money because we have money, because it's not going to do anything good for you in your life. However, I will make sure that your school is paid for and that you have, decent fucking clothes and probably a working vehicle, and make sure your insurance is paid and all that fucking good shit. Would appreciate.
His kids aren't wanting for anything, is what you're saying.
Yeah. But I wouldn't like go into fucking like if I had Shaq money, I would go in frivolous money for fucking everybody. Like you would drive something fucking crazy if I had fucking Shaq money.
I know. That's the thing I don't get about rich people. Does like money just corrupt you or something? No, we have examples of good rich people, so it's not just money. There are examples of people that give their money away. People talk about Bernie being a millionaire, but apparently that motherfucker writes some generous fucking checks for the unions.
No, I know, but like there's like Keanu Reeves, right? I mean, he's
Keanu Reeves. There's another example.
Like Prince. Prince gave away a bunch of fucking money.
Prince used to go out and fucking do the Jehovah's Witness thing in a disguise. Did you know that?
I didn't.
That's wild. Can you imagine Prince coming to your door and you not even knowing it's Prince? Because, he's probably got like some of the best makeup artists and shit doing whatever the fuck.
Yeah. It's normal Prince hair.
Oh, I'm sure he didn't wear like a purple outfit with the fucking frills and everything.
There had to be something purple.
I hope that Scrappy is blessed with some Shaq money here in the future, so I could be doing a dab right now. Is that how you dab? Did I do it right? Is that how the kids do it?
Don't ever do that again. Stop.
That was like a big thing, like 2 years? But this was right before the pandemic. Like, everybody was dabbing, weren't they?
I don't fucking know.
I just looked at it that, like dabbing was like teabagging for our generation, right? Because we teabagged everybody. I did, at least.
I lack the proper genitalia to teabag anybody.
I love it. I love that my co-hosts are always very open with their flatulence. The microphone did not big up Sparkle's spectacular fart. I think it was last week. Because I have like a noise gate on it, right? And she wasn't close enough to the microphone. I'm like, I wish you'd just grab the mic and put it down there. Oh no. She does not have farts like that. They are farts to be proud of.
Is a rumbler?
Well, I don't know how many farts she's eking out now with her asshole issues.
A rumbler from the Tumblr. Our nephew fucking farts like an old lady. It's pretty funny.
Maybe that's how she got her ass injury.
Farting?
She ruptured her asshole from farting too much.
Blew an O-ring.
But see, I wish she was here so she could make those jokes and not me. Farts burn.
I hate it when you like when you like cough and you fart at the same time, and you fart, but it's like you're all tightened up, and so when you fart, it like bursts through your cheeks, and it like they clap together real hard, that like it hurts, like stings, like sting farts.
I hate those ones that just like shock me. I'm like, wow, I wasn't expecting that to be that. Let me go check myself right now.
I always laugh at my mom when she gets the walking farts in like TJ Maxx, because then she'll we'll be in the pots and pans section, and she'll let one out, and then I'll like be like, oh, I'll be like, Mom, you farted, and she'll like start laughing, and then she'll be like, ha ha ha, and it'll be all, you're like, oh my
God. God, your mom's so cool.
And then we're just laughing and farting through TJ Maxx.
Oh shit! Laughing. Oh! I've got to put that somewhere. So that's the name of the episode. It's always name the episode something that was said on the show. Laughing and farting through TJ Maxx.
Laughing and farting through TJ Maxx
is the name of tonight's episode.
If you sneeze and fart at the same time, your body takes a screenshot.
Oh fuck.
Oh, my mom has the craziest fucking eyes. Yeah, she does. They're like blue. They're like light blue. You do black and white pictures of her. It doesn't look like she has any.
Piercing eyes is what they call that. And I bet when she wears certain clothes, they really make them pop.
Oh yeah. And now that she's let her hair go silver and white and fucking gray and shit.
Foxy.
Me, I have the beer bottle amber eyes.
All right, pick something off the list. See what tickles your taint.
Let's go for Jimmy Fallon and RuPaul.
Jimmy Fallon and RuPaul. I hope we've got some video of this. I hope it's not just the story. I hope we actually get to see what Jimmy Fallon said. Genuinely thought he'd been canceled. Oh, this happened in February of 2020. How did I find this today? Oh, here we go. Here's the clip.
This is the first time a drag queen has ever been put on the. A drag queen. A drag queen. I am the queen of drag.
Hold on. I thought RuPaul was a drag queen.
Yeah.
Why is but every time I've seen RuPaul in the last 10 years,
I think she's being facetious to fuck with Jimmy Fallon.
Maybe we'll get the story here. But this was straight. Again, this is the first time a drag queen has ever been put on the. A drag queen. A drag queen. I am the queen of drag.
I wish whoever did this video was laughing so much so I could hear what he said.
Yeah. Never in my life have I seen such straight white male panic turn a man that pale.
Yeah, queen of drag, not a drag queen. He's being facetious.
Okay. So he thought he was saying the wrong nomenclature to refer to him. How does RuPaul identify now? I don't even know.
I think RuPaul identifies the same as Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star is just like, if you think that I am a fabulous male, call me he. If you think that I am a smashing ass female, call me a she. I accept all pronouns.
RuPaul, this is a true story here. RuPaul is the reason why, that's my first exposure to, I have a different kind of sexuality. I am very attracted to RuPaul. That was one of my first exposures to the non-gender conforming community.
Right. That
I'm into that.
Those old Maury episodes where it was is it a man or a woman? You remember those episodes?
I didn't watch a lot of daytime talk show, but
oh god, I watched all kinds of daytime TV. Maury Povich used to do like fucking four or five episodes a year on is it a man or a woman, and have like drag queens or you know, trans people or whatever come up on stage, and the audience would guess whether or not it was a man or a woman.
I could see drag queens really being into that.
It's exactly as problematic as you think it is.
That's what I was getting ready. That is incredibly problematic unless, you know, like, as I said, a drag queen would be really into that, I think. Mm-hmm. A trans person, not so much. They don't want to go up and have their gender questioned on national TV. That sounds horrific. Now, a drag queen, I can totally see doing that and be like, honey, do I pass? Uh-huh.
No, but like, look at Tu Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar. Like, fucking Patrick Swayze in that movie, John Leguizamo, Wesley Snipes, fucking fabulous the fuck up. Were all three of them smoking babes.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen it.
You've never seen Tu Wong Fu?
Mm-mm. I'm
Justin,
sorry.
You immediately need to watch Tu Wong Fu.
This is like last week with Sparkles, and I've never seen Rocky Horror Picture Show.
You've never seen Rocky?
She was singing the Time Warp, and
that's
I didn't know what she was talking
song
about.
In the movie. The Time Warp is the worst song in the movie.
I've seen bits and pieces of Rocky, because like it used to play on VH1 all the fucking time, right? So I've seen chunks of it, but I've never actually sat down and watched the whole thing from beginning.
I lost my virginity twice in one night thanks to Rocky Horror Picture Show. Allow me to explain. For Halloween in 1995, I was a junior in high school. I was 15, and it was a sophomore. Sorry, sophomore in high school. And at the theater in Red Bluff, they played Rocky Horror Picture Show. When you play Rocky Horror Picture Show in the theater, you have the movie up, and then you have a live cast in front of it. They mimic the movie. There's like a bunch of lines and stuff, and there's a bunch of audience participation. It's what makes the movie so great. And when you go and you watch Rocky Horror in the theater for the first time, it's like, to this show specifically, they call it losing your virginity. You know, you go and you see the movie for the first time, you're losing your virginity to the movie, basically. They bring you up on stage. They ask, like, where's the virgins, right? So the virgins come up, and they put a big old V on your forehead and lipstick, and they make you get on your knees in front of everybody, and they put whipped cream and a cherry on your mouth, and they make, someone has to come up, and somebody else from the cast comes up and takes the cherry out. And it's like, it's a whole thing. And then afterwards, I ended up playing Magenta in a couple of different productions, which was fun. So that's that. And then so I went with my boyfriend at the time, and he and I had been together for about a year, and I was still a virgin until after we got back from watching that movie. And then the next day, I was also no longer a virgin from that either.
There we go. I was thinking something completely different when you said that.
No, not both holes. That's different. It's not the same.
That's where my mind went.
But also, Tu Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar is it has Patrick Swayze, John Leguizamo, and Wesley Snipes. And they are all drag queens, and they're drag queens in New York, and they are trying to get to the Miss Drag Queen USA contest in fucking California, and they make a road trip out of it, and shenanigans happen. And it is fucking fabulous, and is one of my favorite movies.
What a wild combination, that cast.
It works.
I'll take your word for it. I like all three of them, so nothing against any of them. I just it's an odd combination of actors.
Just seeing Patrick Swayze and he's so healthy and he's so funny. and it's just they look so great. They look so good. They're just amazing.
Aww.
Rizzo's in that movie. I can't remember what her fucking real name is. Bernadette.
Did you say Lizzo?
Rizzo from fucking Grease. Rizzo. You know, the dark haired chick.
Oh, not Lizzo the rapper. I was like,
Not
is this
Lizzo the
movie
rapper.
recent?
This is an older movie. This is like a.
That's what I was getting ready to say. How could Lizzo be in it if it's a Patrick
No,
Swayze
it's like a
movie?
late '90s movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking
Go
me
watch
out.
it with Sparkles. Go watch that movie tomorrow with Sparkles. I'm telling you, you'll thank me. You're gonna send me a message and be like, "You have bestowed the greatest gift upon me that I could ever have received."
I will go watch it with Sparkles tomorrow. Okay, pick something else from the list for us.
Baby Shark.
Baby Shark. Am I gonna regret doing this one?
Probably. It's gonna be stuck in your head for like the next 9 years.
Do we have a video? It does look like we have a local news hit on it. I don't know if they're gonna play the song though.
A fun
What?
A fun, lighthearted children's song used as a way for punishment to at least 4 inmates at
Used
the
as torture?
jail.
I'm
According to
surprised Joe
court
Arpaio
documents,
didn't think
2
of it first.
detention officers would take the inmates to a visitation room. They were forced to stand the entire time and were handcuffed while the song blared at high levels on a loop. And the officer's supervisor knew about it and did nothing. One of the officers says, quote, "It was
No, they
used
probably thought
as
it was
means of
hilarious.
discipline because they felt that the disciplinary action within the detention center was not working and correcting the behavior of the inmates." The other officer says,
Fuck off.
control. This all took place late 2019 when the Oklahoma County Sheriff's Office was in charge of the jail operations. Sheriff P.D. Taylor tells us as soon as he knew about it, the officers were suspended from any contact with inmates. And before the year was up,
Probably with
all
pay.
officers either quit or
They
resigned.
should have been fired. Well, this is why cops keep doing shitty stuff. They never get fired. Holy fuck. A criminal investigation last year determined at least 4 inmates were secured to a wall with their hands cuffed behind them while the song played on a loop. Hours in 2 separate incidents. Let's hear the song again.
A fun, lighthearted,
I mean, it doesn't sound as annoying as people singing it to me has been far more annoying than what the actual song is.
Right, but also they stole this from The Walking Dead because there was when fucking oh god, what was this? Dwight was torturing Daryl in the solitary cell with the Easy Street song when he was stuck over there with fucking saviors and when we all hated Negan.
Well, I think the CIA has been doing this for years. I
I'm
think we
just
did
making
it
a joke.
to. I think we did it to prisoners in Guantanamo, didn't we?
I can really piss off Jared Monster if I start singing Easy Street.
It's Easy Street.
All I have to do is go. Just do the boom claps a couple of times. And we're on Easy Street.
I don't know how to look at. Did we torture? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. I was like, how do I look this up? How the CIA used music to break detainees.
Look up the Easy Street song. It's awful.
So they used rolling. Rawhide.
Not Safety Dance like they did in Biodome.
And it was the Blues Brothers rendition of Rawhide, so...
Oh, fucking terrible.
I love me some... Okay, here's the list of the songs they used. Used Eminem's White America. Bodies. Inner Sandman by Metallica.
Fucking Neo Mix. That's awful.
Meow 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 meow.
Oh my God in heaven! No, look up the Easy Street song. Seriously, you have.
I'll
to
get
hear
a
this.
copyright. I'm on YouTube. I want my monetization, winch. Baby Shark may have fucked me over on the monetization, or it might have been so little of it that I'll get away with it. I like
It's
making
not
money.
like
I want my $1.14 that I make from YouTube every day. I'm sorry. You want to pick something else? You want to go ahead and check out the list? Let's see what else we got.
Let's see. We did suspect. Oh, here about suspect jumps bridge to avoid police.
I've almost played this video. It has been on my notes for the Troll Patrol every night this week. I'm like, I should save this for the Freak Show though. It seems like something fun to watch on the Freak Show because we've got video of it. But God, I haven't even watched the video.
With it.
Hold on, let me make this big here. Come on.
Oh, it's forward on the bridge. It's crashing on the bridge right now.
So it's like an infrared shot or some shit.
Yeah.
The bridge right now.
Oh, he does. He jump. Oh, fucking shit.
He's like trying to hop off the bridge right now. He's standing on the foot of the bridge.
Fucking yeet.
He went.
Jumped off the bridge.
He's in the water.
Good on him. I hope he got away.
Yeah, it's right underneath us. Okay. Yeah.
We have a.
No, because he went to the fucking pylon like a pussy instead of just fucking swimming
We're
downstream.
gonna try to get a little closer and put the spotlight on them so they know where to go.
It's on FMPD. They're about to be.
Oh, it was at night. So this is the night vision.
That would night vision. Okay, that would explain it.
Yeah, it looks like they're about to get the subject out of the water.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude? You went to all that trouble.
That's lame.
Well, it could have been maybe he knocked the breath out of himself when he fucking hit the water.
Which side of the bridge? City side.
Let's watch it one more time. That was pretty fun.
It's
Holy shit.
It's crashing on the bridge right now.
Once again, the cops shouldn't have been
Crashed on the bridge. It's on the top of the bridge.
engaged in a high-speed chase. This is something I fucking can't stand.
Right now. Looks like he's like trying to hop off the bridge right now.
The balls on this guy.
He's standing on the foot of the bridge. And he just jumped off the bridge.
See? Oh, he flipped. He fucking flipped. Did you see that?
No, he landed on his ass.
Yeah, he landed on like his back. He did knock the wind out of himself.
And he just
He was trying to dive, but it didn't work out too well.
That's a good 40 feet.
He's in the water.
I think it said it was a 50-foot drop.
yeah, it's right underneath us. Okay.
So no wonder he wasn't able to like swim and get away. Like he was like trying to struggle to stay above the water probably.
All right, we're gonna try to get a little.
Who knows
closer
what the
and put
temperature of that
spotlight on
water
so they
is,
know where to
too.
go.
It's on FMPD. They're
Do
about
we have an idea of what it was October 30th, 2021 at right about midnight.
Yeah, it looks like they're about to get the subject out of the water.
It could have been cold, it could have been warm. It depends on where it's at.
Yeah. Probably cold though.
This was in Fort Myers, Florida, so it could have been chilly, but more than likely a temperate climate. The van is seen suddenly swerving and hitting the barricade on the side of the bridge. The van then veers and hits the barricade. Ryan Gray, 34. Well, let's see what he was charged with.
Come on. Let's see if I can get Hamish up here. Come here. No, come here.
Oh, it doesn't even say what the fuck charges he received.
Come on. Come on.
Said it at the end of the video. Charge of grand theft auto, fleeing, and eluding. So apparently he had stolen the vehicle that they were chasing him in. Which is bullshit. They should not have been chasing a dude over a stolen vehicle. What the hell? I don't know. I don't want to get into politics on the comedy show. The hell of a jump off the bridge, though. God damn.
No, that's dumb.
Would you jump off a bridge if the cops were chasing you?
Fuck no.
What if you were black?
No. I have a joke I can't tell on Twitch.
Is it one that would get you kicked off the Kyle Rittenhouse jury?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Has to do with swimming. You put 2 and 2 together. Come here. Come on.
Oh, I don't even know how to transition to something else off of that. Oh, do you want since we are talking about politics, do you want to address some politics? You want to talk about Joe Biden?
Yeah, let's get that over with.
Apparently, he had a little interaction in Scotland that was kind of interesting. Biden's motorcade flashed by a large naked Scottish man. I don't think we have video of the Scottish man though, unfortunately.
You wear that fucking kilt, it better be regimental like a right Scottish lad, that's right.
As I understand it, he was just like, the motorcade was going by his house and he was just standing there naked taking video of it. This is the motorcade. This was CCP or the G20, whatever the fuck they were doing. And there were multiple things going on in Europe. I was checked out because I wasn't feeling good. So I don't even know what the fuck they were doing. A large naked Scottish man was apparently seen snapping photos of President Biden as his motorcade made its way from Edinburgh to Glasgow. I've been doing that on purpose to fuck with people. To meet with world leaders. Shout out to a large naked Scottish man standing in his window taking a phone pic of the presidential motorcade as it passed by. This is according to NPR's White House correspondent. John Sopel from BBC also reported the alleged presidential flash. At one point when we were still on smaller county roads, a large naked Scottish man stood in front of his window taking a picture of the motorcade. So we don't get a picture of the dude taking a picture though. That's what, like, pics or it didn't happen.
Especially if it comes to this kind of shit.
I know.
Like, we need that photographic evidence.
I
for
wanted
historical
to see,
and comparison purposes.
Oh, Twitter is so fucking funny. I wish they'd let me on Twitter.
I'm on Twitter.
Interesting. The man was large. In what sense?
In the yes sense.
Well, was he large in like what Sparkles likes to call a garlic knot type of man, or was he large as in well endowed?
If he's Scottish, the answer is probably still yes.
John Sopel was like, oh, fuck. What would you do if you were in the presidential motorcade? If you were one of Biden's aides and you looked over and there's a large Scottish man with his wang just hanging out.
Point.
Dang, did you see
Joe,
that?
check it out, dude.
You gotta wake your ass up for this one. I'm sure that was a hell of a lot more fun than what was going on over here in the U.S. for Joe Biden. He'll take the naked Scottish man any day. He had a rough week this week. He's had a rough couple of months, actually.
I'll take a rough couple of months of Joe Biden versus another 5 minutes of Trump.
Very good point. Very good point. Because Trump is kind of like a monkey that belongs to a pole dancer. Oh, you can be all let's go Brandon as much as you want, but it just shows to prove that number one, y'all fucks are so dumb that you censored yourselves. You could literally just say fuck Joe Biden, but you decided to come up with some fucking bullshit fucking code anyway to yourselves. Well, they didn't come up with it. It was a slip by an announcer.
No, I know.
But like the whole thing is just stupid.
They're stupid. My favorite meme for it so far is the one, that episode of The Simpsons where they're like, say the line, say the line. The fucking,
Yes.
yeah. And let's go, Brandon. Yes! Fucking idiots. Stupid motherfucker.
But yeah, let's get off politics and let's talk about the monkey of a pole dancer.
All right. Monkey poles.
Read this headline, please.
Monkey of pole dancer girlfriend of ex-Alabama assistant coach allegedly bites child at Halloween party.
Do you have any thoughts on this before we actually get into the details?
As there are a bunch of things that shouldn't have been in the room together in the first place.
Oh, there was once an assistant coach at the University of Alabama who left after being hired by the new head coach and fellow former UA. I don't give a shit about the sporty ball. But that's where this football story gets strange, all kinds of strange, as in a pole dancer with a pet monkey strange. According to multiple media reports and social media posts, that assistant coach, Jeff Banks, has a girlfriend named Danielle Thomas, an exotic dancer known as Pole Assassin. Fantastic name. That is an awesome stripper name.
Pole assassin?
Well, yeah, because it's a double entendre. Who once appeared on the Jerry Springer Show with her pet monkey. Wait, what? Well, we're gonna try to find this.
You're gonna find the Jerry Springer Show episode?
I was at least wanting a fucking picture of it. It doesn't look like anybody's got a screenshot of it up. Stripper pole assassin. Here, the Daily Mail might have a little more. They're bad about having a lot of ads, but they usually do the deep dive.
Oh, it's just a little monkey.
Yeah, it's one of those like cute little things.
It's like a fucking, what was the name of the fucking monkey on Friends? Marcel. It's like a little Marcel monkey.
The monkey is part of her stage act.
That's gross.
Weird.
Don't sexualize monkeys. They've had a hard enough as it is.
What's this Monkeygate video we've got here?
Like, there's already enough jokes about like your cats and your dogs watching you while you're having sex. Like, we don't need to like start bringing monkeys into it too.
House action happened, and yes, I do clean up fast. The shit's gone. Here's the gate that every child and parent was told to turn around at when they got to. It was closed and blocked off with balloons. This is how far the kid went in my backyard without permission, all the way over here to where my animals live. And watch this. I don't even play when it comes to my animals, and I know all the legal.
Pole Assassin has a really nice house.
Enter emotional support animal, no touching. How can she viciously bite someone if they don't stick their hand in there where it don't belong? This is her home and her home only. It's already clear as day on the gate. Don't touch. No one's allowed back here without my permission. And it
seems pretty open and shut to me. What's somebody fucking bribing the monkey with money?
What is
the monkey's got a onesie on?
The monkey has a Tiffany necklace on.
Holy! Oh, she fucking. There's her up on the pole. She's at the top of the pole with the monkey hanging off of her arms.
That's not cool.
We can watch her with the monkey's on the pole too.
That boy's so ready.
My God! The monkey seems to be having fun.
Well, of course the monkey's having fun. I guess to climb on the pole, Mom. Like, it's the closest thing that's been to, like, a tree. And it's probably its whole life.
It's adorable.
Yeah, but monkeys shouldn't be pets.
Well, I mean, if it's like a domesticated monkey and bred for
There's
that,
no such thing
like,
as a domesticated monkey.
no, Michael Jackson had a monkey, but like, look how cute he looks in that onesie.
Monkeys are abused into submission. Domesticated and abused into submission are not the same thing.
Oh, Pole Assassin
Pole Assassin, though. Use
has
that
a
one.
monkey. I mean, like, okay. I understand your point, but also, like, that monkey is really well taken care of.
Yeah.
That monkey lives in a nicer place than I do.
Right, but for every monkey that's really well taken care of is like 1,000 that aren't.
Okay, I can understand that, but like, this monkey's like all about the Benjamins. Look at him.
Those aren't Benjamins. Those are Washingtons.
It was a big stag. Well, she's a stripper.
Like,
I used to get paid ones too.
I don't get up on my soapbox for a whole lot of things, but like, there's like certain pets that I get really pissed off about being pets. And it's from like, I had that Instagram account that I had like 16,000 followers on it, and I had maybe about 160 gallons worth of fish tanks. I had like 10 or so fish tanks, and I took really good photos of fish, and I ended up getting to like this little pet community, and I learned a lot about small reptiles and hermit crabs and other kinds of like rodents and some exotic animals and stuff. And I learned enough about a lot of those kind of B and C list pets that there's like lots of them that just should not be kept in captivity by any means, and certainly shouldn't be traded in or marketed as pets, period.
What's your thoughts on lizards? I know a lot of people that have lizards and snakes and stuff. What about the reptiles?
There's like, they're great if you're going to actually get them an environment that they'll not just survive but thrive in, right? So like, you have to get an environment, like, and every lizard is not the same. Like, you can't keep a gecko in the same environment as a bearded dragon, and you can't keep a bearded dragon or a gecko in the same kind of environment as you can a chameleon. And these are like the three most common pet store lizards, right? Chameleons, geckos, and bearded dragons. But their setups and stuff they're not cheap to get it right. You know, you have to have the right kind of foliage. You have to feed them the right kind of diet. You have to have the right kind of, you have to give them like, you have to make sure that they always constantly have a clean source of water, that they always have a hide to be in, that they always have like that fruits and vegetables and proteins in their diet, calciums for their skin and their scales, heat lamps and lights and pads and fucking just there's a lot to go into it. A good starter setup for any one of those three types of lizards will probably run you about $200 to $300.
Now you're talking about thriving. Tell me that monkey is not thriving.
I mean, honestly, you can't really tell from
Tiffany.
this
Did you say it was a Tiffany necklace?
That's a Tiffany necklace, yeah, for sure.
A Tiffany necklace. He's got a fucking stack of fucking paper. He's
What's
in
the
a
monkey
cute
gonna
little
buy?
onesie. That monkey is thriving.
That monkey is thriving.
But like, I think he's cute as shit.
Like, I bet you didn't, like, did you know that hermit crabs do not breed in captivity? So every hermit crab that you see for sale has been taken from the wild. And in order for them to thrive, like, people will buy them and they'll keep them in those little fucking like half-gallon critter keepers for their whole life. It's just like a slow torture until they die, because they're a crab. So they need to be able to bury themselves to molt, and then they have to be able to shed their skin and be able to be in a safe environment to where they can re-harden their shell and then switch to another outer shell. So they need, again, lots of protein, lots of calcium in their diet. They need their environment to be kept moist, so whenever they are molting, they don't fucking dry out and get stuck in their molt and fucking die. Like, and sometimes they can be buried for 1 or 2 months molting in their shell, and people like figure that they fucking die. They try to go look for them. They fucking dig them up and they kill them. Like, they put them in those painted shells, and the paint's fucking toxic, and they pick it off and they poison themselves. Like, never, ever, 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 ever buy or support anybody buying a fucking hermit crab, period. Talk them out of it immediately.
You've made me sad. And also, I've noticed, like, when I'm looking at you on the screen, it looks like I'm looking off. But, like, I'm actually looking right at you.
No, same. Guinea pigs, if you get one guinea pig, it will die of loneliness. They have to be kept in pairs.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I've always known, like, to have more than, like, 2, actually. I've known people had 3 or 4 or fucking 5 of those guinea pigs.
Right. But, I mean, it's not limited to, like, rodents or lizards. Like, there's fish that should not be kept, period. And there's fish that shouldn't be sold in pet stores, like red-tailed catfish. Like, a red-tailed catfish will grow to be 48 inches and weigh 30-something pounds if you keep it in a proper environment. But people just put them in the little fish tanks, and they fucking grow to they grow to a certain size because their water isn't cleaned enough, and so the hormones that they put out makes their body stay the same size, but their insides grow larger, and then they end up suffocating and dying. Like, animal husbandry is difficult. You have to do it.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
And this is an issue not just with exotic pets. This is like with like fucking people getting dogs that they don't realize how big they're gonna get and stuff.
Oh, or what their needs are as far as like exercise and socialization and especially like these working breeds and stuff. Like, my mom got a Australian Shepherd, and it's just like, it has more energy than she knows what to do with. She had to send it away to a boot camp for 3 weeks to have it trained. And then like, that's the kind of dog that has to be walked 5 miles a day. And so she had to get the dog a treadmill.
See, I've got a friend that's got one, but she fucking goes on hikes and runs and everything. That fucking dog loves that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I walked her too. Like, when I would stay with her over, like, she lives about an hour away. I'd go over there. It's in Nazi territory, unfortunately, and I don't really like going. It's like where the Daily Stormer is based out of. Mm-hmm. I really don't like going over there, but I really love her dog. Right. Her dog is gorgeous.
I mean, if you want, and then like there's other issues with dogs. It's like every dog that is has a very short coat next to its flesh and a very square head, everybody automatically labels it as a pit bull. But a pit bull is an AKC certified breed and is a very, very, very specific type of dog. Most pit bulls that people want to label as a pit bull out in the fucking wild are American bully mixes. And they probably don't even have an ounce of fucking pit bull in them.
I like pitties. They're cute. I don't know shit about dog breeds. I just know cute little pupper. Yeah. that's all I know. But I think we're bumming the chat out with our talk radio.
Hey, sometimes learning things isn't fucking funny.
Well, this is supposed to be the comedy show. Go ahead, pick something else from the list. Mediawench. We'll change the topic.
Let's talk about the mom talks about Anchor's ear piercing.
I've not watched this, so let's see if we get some enjoyment out of this. Apparently, it's a Today Show anchor. Craig Melvin. Do you know who Craig Melvin is?
Yeah.
I've never heard of Craig Melvin, but he looks very surprised that his mom is confronting him on the Today Show.
When I found out that Craig got his ear pierced, I said, oh my goodness, I can't believe my child, Craig Melvin, has gotten his ear pierced. Craig is so...
We've got a good shot of it there. How do you think he looks with it?
I would have thought it was a mole.
It's just like a little stud. It's not.
It's not like he got fucking gauges.
Yeah. It's just a little stud on his ear.
It's not like he got a fucking industrial.
My child, Craig Melvin, has gotten his ear pierced. Craig is so traditional, so conservative. But his mom is happy that he stepped out of the box. Yay, Craig!
Betty Jo Melvin, seal of approval. That's a pleasant surprise.
Just one ear.
She was supportive of it. That's cool. That's good on her. She was happy he stepped out of the box and stopped being such a square. How does it feel to have your mom say, like, you're uptight on the fucking Today Show? Call you out.
I would have to say that that's like, she's trying to keep him single.
Well, maybe the ear piercing will keep him single. He had a wedding band on. Surely he's married. Has your mom ever come on? Because she's broadcast with you a couple of times. Has she ever come on and called you out on anything on the air?
Oh no.
I tried.
Go there with me.
I tried to get my mom to call into the old freak show I did in college, and she never would. She would listen, but she never would call in. I finally got her to do I did these intros that were like, they were jokes and everything. I got my mom to hi, this is Justin's mom, but getting her to say what I wanted her to say was almost impossible. She's like, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. Because I think I wanted her to say something like he popped out fucking running his mouth or some shit, She's like, I'm not saying you popped out.
My mom tried to deprogram Andy Nolch.
Wait, you put your mom on with Andy Nolch?
Mom came in the studio. It was a Catterday. My Auntie Jen was in town. She was in San Diego. And I asked her if she wanted to come on Catterday. And so we were all hanging out together. We got some dinner, then we went to the studio, and then Mom and I probably ended up drinking 3 bottles of champagne between the two of us. We ordered fucking pizza. We got pizza fucking DoorDash in the studio. We were fucking hammered. And Andy Nolch ended up calling in. And even back then, Mom this was before the whole dick incident took place. And
is your mom the one that talked him out of Scientology?
She had him pegged back then. She's like, what's your relationship with your mother like? Yeah.
Your mom's a smart lady, isn't she?
She is. She's a very smart lady.
We're going to have her on sometime. She's going to come on the Freak Show. Does she have a cool nickname? Did you guys give her a name for the show?
Yeah, she's had a cool nickname forever. She used to be No Drama Mama, but then all of that changed when there was significant drama between me and her. So then she had to change her nickname to Lil Ritz.
Little Ritz, I love it.
Lil Ritz, because that was she did one of those memes where it's like your rapper name is Lil plus the last thing that you ate, and it stuck.
She used to be called No Drama Mama until she made some drama.
Until there was significant drama. And then we're like, you can't have this. You've invalidated this moniker. Please select a new moniker.
Well, at least there was no drama between Craig Melvin and his mom on the
No shit, right.
show. Did you see the part where he's like, you called my mom? Oh shit! Did you enjoy that?
What does that tell you about their relationship?
It seemed like his mom was stricter than he was.
Right.
Maybe his mom was like a flower child or some shit, and he rebelled against the liberal and went the conservative route.
But maybe she's mellowed out a little bit, and he's kind of ramped it up some.
Maybe. Who are we to?
We'll see what happens when he comes home with a tattoo.
I wonder. You think his wife talked him into getting the ear piercing?
My cousin, my cousin's dad was super fucking strict, especially on her whenever she's 9 years older than me. So back in the day, whenever I was a kid, and she was like getting out of high school, she's also like super conservative. She's from up in Reading too, and I remember when she finally, because I had like maybe, I don't know, 10 tattoos by the time she decided to finally get her first one, and she got a fucking Winnie the Pooh tattoo on her butt.
She got Xi Jinping on her ass.
Winnie the Pooh.
Xi Jinping.
Xi Jinping? I don't know.
Xi Jinping.
Winnie
That is the president of China.
Okay.
That's like a protest against him, is to call him Winnie the Pooh because he hates it.
Oh, okay. Good. So she got Winnie the Pooh on her butt. And
she got Xi Jinping on her butt.
The first couple of times that I was around her during the holidays and her dad still didn't know that she had any tattoos, be like, Christine, you look like you got some poo on your butt.
Ah, that's great.
Daggers.
I bet she didn't think. I bet she didn't think about that before getting the tattoo, did she?
Of course not.
Speaking of butts, that's a good transition to one Miss Cardi B. Cardi B says rappers who do drugs ruined the club experience with sad songs. The club need me. The strippers need me. The hoes need me.
True fact.
I mean, I am not arguing with that. During a recent Instagram live session, the Invasion of Privacy rapper spoke about how the music that we hear, specifically during the party scene, all sounds the same. I know what is missing in the club. Me! They missing me, they missing my music, and now that I'm in the game and everything, and I be seeing all these motherfuckers on Twitter, like, you need to have rap, you need to have bars, you need to have this. I want to make music to turn the fuck up. Because when I go to the club, that's what they want to hear. That's what they hear and know. I feel like we keep hearing the same song over and over again. Is she talking about, like, mumble rappers that are all on, like, Xanax and shit? When they're like, is this, like... they weren't playing, like, Little Peep in the club, though, were they? Like, it's always been... I don't know what I haven't been in a club since, like, you know, I worked in a club years ago. This is like 2014 is the last time I've been in a fucking club.
Yeah, no, probably no. It's probably been longer for me.
I don't know what they are bumping in clubs right now. Did I hear Charlie Kirk?
That wasn't Charlie Kirk.
Sexually powerful women.
Oh, I thought I heard the sexual anarchy thing. Sexually powerful women.
Wet ass P-word.
Oh, here, like we got Cardi saying it actually.
Me, they're missing me.
God, I wish I'd let her fucking say it instead of me. I didn't know there was a video attached.
And now that I'm in the game and everything, and I be seeing all these motherfuckers on Twitter like, you need to have rap, you need to have bars, you need to have this. I want to make music to turn the fuck up. You heard?
And she does.
Go to the club, that's what niggas want to hear. Niggas ain't hearing no. Oh, I feel like we keep hearing the same song over and over and over again. These rappers now, all of them want to die. They all want to die. All these niggas need to stop doing lean and smoking weed. You know, this is the thing about these rappers, right? They get money and they start buying too much.
See, I don't know who she's talking about that would be played in the clubs, because I know the mumble rappers and everything, but I don't think they're getting played in strip clubs. But I don't know this.
I don't know. I'm pretty detached from that whole scene. Like with it, like since I started on Local Love, honestly, I did just a deep dive into local music, and I haven't really listened to a whole lot outside of that.
I listen to fucking everything. I listen to, like, the release radar on Spotify today, and goddamn it, I wish they'd quit putting so many Christmas songs in my release radar right now. I don't want to hear Christmas music right now. Keep that shit in December.
except for the Star Wars Holiday Special.
I've
Like
never seen
Catherine
Star
Jack.
Wars.
You've never seen Star Wars?
I've seen the first two. I've watched them the last two May the 4th. I watched the first one 2 years ago. Watched the second one this year, Return of the Jedi.
Uh-huh.
They were better than what I thought they were going to be. But it's just like people my entire life were like, oh, you're a filmmaker and you haven't seen Star Wars. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, no, that's stupid. That's a dumb reason. No, I mean, you watch Star Wars because you want to, like, get jokes. Like, that's why I watch things. Because you want to get fucking jokes and parodies and things like that and stuff that makes it a lot funnier. Like Spaceballs. Spaceballs is not as funny standalone if you don't watch Star Wars.
Oh, I know. I watched Spaceballs before I watched Star Wars.
Yeah, and now that you know,
that movie is not good. I'm sorry, guys. If you're into it and it's like nostalgia and everything, that movie is not good. It leans heavily on who the cast is and the source material. Because it's a Mel Brooks movie, right?
Yes.
Mel Brooks' worst movie, hands down.
Yeah, okay, I can give you that.
Young Frankenstein, probably his best movie.
Now we're going to get into a fight.
You go, what?
So now we're going to get into a fight.
Well, what do you think Mel Brooks' best movie is?
Oh, fucking The Producers probably is one of his best movies. Robin Hood Men in Tights is like the top two of those are probably my top two. History of the World Part 1 is just like fucking classic.
Okay.
Classic.
History of the World. I'll throw that one up there too.
But as far as like my generation, Mel Brooks, fucking Robin Hood Men in Tights, hands down.
That's another one of those that I don't think I've seen the whole thing.
It's that one's good.
It came out at like the same time that the shitty movie came out, right? Like with the Bryan Adams song, like the actual Robin Hood. Like it came out like around the same time.
Yes. It's Carrie Elway's in it. It's and Dave Chappelle in it, and Isaac Hayes.
Wait, Dave Chappelle is in it?
Yes.
He'd have to be like a babyface Dave Chappelle back then, wouldn't he? Yes. Well, what do you know about that? Yeah. I'm not familiar with it.
Yeah, no. But you're not allowed to watch that.
I will add it to the list of Mediawench recommendations.
Well, now it's like whenever you come out here, now we're just gonna spend like 4 days holed up in a fucking house watching movies back to back.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. However, like
because
I'm
you're
kind of picky,
not going to be able to leave here without watching certain things.
But also, like, you know, I'm kind of picky. If I'm not on my like 70-something inch TV with my surround sound and everything.
Oh, you'll fucking live because I'll be handing you more joints than you can smoke. You'll be fine.
It'll be a surround sound whether I like it or not.
Yeah. My TV's up high. It'll be okay.
I'm picky though. I like my movie experience. I want it to be, you know, I've got the 4K TV and everything.
No, but these aren't 4K movies, honey. It's not necessary.
Some shit you can get that has been like
but it doesn't add anything. That doesn't add anything to it. That doesn't add anything to the experience. Watching Tu Wong Fu in 4K is not going to add anything to the experience that you wouldn't be there without.
That's not one I know that they would re-release because I've never fucking heard of that movie, and like it's kind of hard to find big movies that like it has to be like The Godfather to get re-released in 4K, right?
Not necessarily. It just depends on whether or not they want to make more money by selling another release of the same fucking movie again.
Touche. Let me restart our music here. Okay, let's we're coming to the end of this. Let's go ahead and pick us a couple more stories out. We don't have very many more to pick from. What do you think about you want to talk about Halloween stranger hookups?
Let's look at the Hootie Halloween prank.
The Hootie Halloween prank. I'm down with that. I believe we've got some video of this. It should be good. I agree with Cardi, though. The clubs definitely needed Cardi. So this is at the Grand Ole Opry. It's like a Madame Tussauds fucking wax museum.
Yeah, we have one of those on the down on the wharf in San Francisco.
He's not doing a good job of freezing. He's like a country artist now. Do you know that?
I mean, he was kind of halfway there.
Was Hootie country?
Folky.
Okay, I can give you that. See, he's blinking and shit. How are people not noticing this? He's clearly breathing. Oh, he got the kid good.
There's nothing better than boogie-bugging teenagers. They just like jump right out of their skin.
Fucking Hootie's having a fucking blast with this, isn't he? Motherfucker having the time of his life. He hasn't had this much fun since they had that one album that had, what, like 5 songs that were played on the radio constantly?
Right.
What's about 1996, 97, you couldn't go anywhere without hearing, hold my hand.
I want to be with you.
Yeah, that one was every fucking where. Hootie's not bad. I think it was just, it was overplayed at the time. Because those are good songs. I don't even know who any of the other figures are supposed to be. Who is this woman supposed to be?
I don't know. The clip is playing over and over and over again, though.
None of them were recognizable to me other than Hootie.
Yeah. And I probably wouldn't have even recognized him if you didn't tell me who he was.
Really? Has it been that long since you thought about Darius Rucker?
Yep.
Were you a Hootie fan?
No.
You didn't own that album?
No.
Would you change the channel when one of the songs came on VH1?
Yes.
So, like, you had an aversion to Hootie.
Yeah, it just was overplayed. I was over it.
Let Her Cry, that was another one of them. Seriously, there was like 5 songs off that album that they just played constantly.
I know the Blues Travelers ones were good too for a while. I feel the same way about Blues Traveler that I do about Hootie and the Blowfish. Like their songs were good and novel in the beginning, and then like after Kingpin came out, I think it was like, okay, now I'm done with Blues Traveler. That's enough.
See, I love me some Blues Traveler, but fucking John Popper is a crazy man. Did you know that?
Anyway.
Did you know that like he is a internet troll that apparently stalks people?
You don't say.
Oh, did you not know this? We're gonna have to look this up. What John Popper was his name, wasn't it?
Yep.
Okay, there are several stories I could choose from here. This is insane. There's also the shocking arrest of John Popper.
Oh Lord.
The guy from Blues Traveler is having a meltdown. I was trying to find the one where like he fucking he doxed a guy.
Aww.
Let's look at the arrest. I didn't know about the arrest here. Blues Traveler singer and harmonica player John Popper's 2007 arrest. The rock world was shocked at the 2007 arrest of frontman John Popper. It looks like he was just going 111 miles an hour and he was smoking some pot.
Oh, well, who hasn't done that on I-5 at midnight?
That's not the shock. That's not a shocking arrest.
That's
What
not.
was he having a Twitter meltdown about? The guy from
It's
Blues
shocking
Travelers
that he
having
got
a-
arrested. Cop that pulled me over just gave me a ticket for going 85.
Lead singer John Popper admitted that one of the reasons he decided to lose weight was that he was so heavy he would get exhausted during masturbation and had to stop before he finished.
Who would have thought edging yourself was annoying?
That was the nugget that everyone talked about when they talked about Blues Traveler for years. It was like the Marilyn Manson rib removal rumor, but true. Everyone loves Blues Traveler. I love that video. Emma Stone, blah, blah, blah. The only mention online seems to be outdated Blues Traveler fan message boards chatting about it. I realized some of my younger colleagues had never even heard of the salacious 90s factoid. But, like, he doxed a guy. There we go. Here's the story. What a fascinating man. John Popper of Blues Travelers obsessively doxing a random guy who made fun of him on Twitter.
Nobody's above a meltdown, kids.
The official verified Blues Traveler Twitter account tweeted about 170 times between Wednesday and Saturday of last week. Most of these dispatches were not about the 90s roots rock hitmakers, summer 2017 tour, or the latest record. The vast majority were directed at Forrest Rutherford, an unassuming Kentucky social service worker who got under John Popper's skin back in 2014 and has been locked in an insane online battle with the band leader and harmonica player since then. On Wednesday, Popper posted an aerial view of Rutherford's house with the caption, "This is Rutherford's home in Versailles, Kentucky. I can only assume his parents are tied up in the basement." Wow!
That's not nice.
Welcome to the light cockroach, he tweeted. And he's like, that it takes pride in who you are. Take responsibility. Pube Forrest, he called him.
My God.
Dude looks like a nice guy. But it's like John Popper got triggered because somebody made fun of him on the internet.
It wouldn't be the first time, right? I mean...
That John Popper got triggered?
No, that anybody was triggered by something that fucking happened to them on the internet and they went fucking overboard with it.
Have you ever gotten triggered by somebody on the internet, Wench?
Not to the point of like wanting to dox them.
I didn't think so.
Not saying
like we know how to handle these things.
Oh,
Apparently
don't
John Popper.
Don't throw a fit, throw a party. That's how you keep them from doing it again. But also that like fucks you over because then you curb your own content. But then at the same time, it's like you have this fun meltdown to talk about for years.
I would love it if John Popper tried to dox me. Maybe that's what I need to do is try to get his attention.
Dave and I have been trying to get Scientology to dox us for years.
I cannot believe they haven't, you just don't have enough followers yet. Once you get enough followers, Scientology will totally take a liking to you.
Well, if, our YouTube it's just got fucking canceled. Cancel culture came for us. Cancel culture came for us before Scientology did.
It did. It absolutely did.
But it was just a cancel culture of a YouTube algorithm.
That's right-wingers. Guys, we get canceled all the time. It's just advertisers don't like profanity, harassment, that sort of thing. You're not being singled out, you idiots.
No.
Just saying. All right.
What's really funny?
What did you learn? Oh, I'm sorry. Go on.
I was gonna say what's really funny is the third strike was from an audio only episode number 150 of the Plex that we posted in 2019. and it was just the podcast portion of the show. So it was just straight news clips. And that one was got a strike for targeted harassment.
That one's that weird bit because like all my shit was like misinformation because I played clips of Trump or I played clips from. It was the spoon on the head. I'm not gonna say what it was in reference to, but I put the spoon on my head.
Well, we had 2 videos that were 2 parts of the same San Jose City Council meeting that was like a month and a half ago that got brigaded by fucking the anti-vaxxers and anti-maskers. And so both of those videos got struck because of what the idiots were saying, not that we were saying any commentary that agreed with it. Obviously, we were laughing our asses off at it and saying that this is fucking stupid because it's... So we got 2 strikes for that, and then the 1 strike from the 2019 video, and then we're gone.
I can't believe your appeal didn't go through because like they gave me my channel back, but then they hit me with other strikes to make sure that like I had another 2-week ban and shit. And that's why I don't post anything until the first of the year when all my strikes are cleared off my record. I'll start streaming the Troll Patrol again. But until then,
It took us forever to get up to fucking 800 subs on there. It's 5 fucking years to get up to 800 subs.
Was he like, I've got 6,000. I didn't want to lose my fucking channel. I've got 5 million views on YouTube.
Yeah.
Now don't get me wrong. It's not the Freak Show and the Troll Patrol getting all those views. Some. I get a few thousand views on videos sometimes, but it's predominantly this stupid ass Bubble Guppy video I made that went viral. It's got fucking 4 something million views on it. Am I proud of it? No. Will I take the millions of views and the subs I got from it? Yes. That's what allows me to be monetized.
Yeah, the ones that got the most views were not our videos. They were the Linux tutorials that Producer Dave posted.
I could totally believe that. See, I've thought about doing like, Photoshop tutorials and shit, but there's a million of those things on there. Doing Premiere, there's a million, like, because I look to YouTube anytime I need to learn something and like how to pull something on After Effects or whatever. But all right. Mediawench, what did you learn tonight?
I learned that stripper monkeys are living their best life.
That monkey at least is living its best life. What was her? Pole Assassin.
Pole Assassin's monkey is living its best life.
I don't think we ever got the monkey's name during that either.
No, all monkeys that look like that though are just automatically Marcel.
He was cute. He was so adorable. What else did you learn?
I learned that John Popper is a doxer. I learned that you've never seen Tu Wong Fu. That is in itself is sad.
Apparently Sparkle's going to take care of that tomorrow.
But the same person also gave us insight into our sexuality when we were younger, and that is something that we can bond on later when we're braiding each other's hair.
Oh, shit. Yeah, we'll have to talk about that. That's a conversation that we're going to have. All right. Mediawench, is there anything else you'd like to say to the people before I dump them in Echoplex's Twitch?
Nah, just, don't keep hermit crabs as pets.
That's pretty good advice. All right, if you are watching on Twitch, you're going to go over and see Producer Dave. Looks like he is watching just some rando doing a fucking Facebook Live video. So that should be fun. I can't tell what it is to actually give a preview of it. But if you're watching on Twitch, you're going over to Echoplex Media. That's where I pulled the Mediawench from. Go ahead, give the plugs.
Okay, so tonight is Conspiracy Bingo. Tomorrow is Saturday Open panel. Sunday is a big show that starts at 7 o'clock Pacific, and that is the Plex over on Echoplex Media. Yeah, come and hang out. Come and hang out Discord, discord.com/Echoplex Media. Oh, sorry, Echoplex. Yeah, discord.me/Echoplex. Fuck, I'm bad at this now.
Hell yeah. Go ahead, light one up, tip one back. It's all right to have a little fun before you hit the sack. We'll see you Sunday night on the Troll Patrol. Live.